Hello everyone and welcome back to Lakshya Karnataka YouTube channel, and now I am here with all the fixed questions as promised. So I will be giving you the fixed questions of all the chapters of physics. So don't go anywhere, watch till the end, because this is going to be very important. If you are targeting 70 out of 70, or at least you want to score well in your physics exam, then this is your ultimate place where you will be helped to get 70 out of 70, right? Let's start with the fixed question from the chapters electric charges and fields. So let us see the questions. State and explain Gauss's law of electrostatics. It is one of the most asked question along with Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law or vector form of Coulomb's law, both are important. Okay, so it might come as the state Coulomb's law, or it might come as right vector form of Coulomb's law and explain the terms. Both are possible. Now, sketch of electric field lines due to positive negative charges, and also you should add a dipole over here. Okay, so you should practice these sketches. They are common. Next, define electric dipole moment, mention its SI unit, torque acting on a dipole moment, the derivation, properties of charges, properties of electric field lines. These are all the important derivations. Next, electric field due to a dipole on the axis of equatorial plane, electric field due to a charged straight long wire, electric field outside the charged spherical shell. Now on the axis and equatorial plane, both are important. Okay, it is actually two derivations. One of them will be coming, not both of them, but you should practice both of them. And obviously these two are derivations from this chapter. I am expecting a derivation to come this year. Next, electrostatic potential and capacitance. Obviously equipotential surface is very important. Capacitance of parallel plate capacitor, derivations as well as the formula, both are important. Combination of capacitors, important. Expression for energy stored in a capacitor, only the expression and the terms are important, not the derivation. Potential energy of a dipole in an external field, polar and non-polar molecules, differences between them, and what is the polar, what is non-polar, definitions, they are all important. Expression for electric potential at a point on the due to a point source charge. This derivation came last year, but there is a chance that it might come this year as well. Electric potential due to dipole, if you have practiced it, you want to have a backup, you should practice this, otherwise you can skip this derivation. Next, electric current, drift velocity, mobility, relaxation time, their expressions, definitions, etc. are important, and units as well. Limitations of Ohm's law, differences between current and current density, resistance and resistivity, cells in series and parallel, Wheatstone bridge, derivation, they are all important from this chapter. Also a 5-marker numerical question will come from this chapter, as well as the two chapters combined will get a numerical. Next, moving charges and magnetism, important chapter. Lorentz force, angular frequency, or radius of revolution, one of them might come. Force on a current carrying wire, Biot-Savart's law, Ampere circuital law, galvanometer to ammeter and voltmeter conversion, one of the conversion generally comes every year, so you should practice them as well. Magnetic field at a point on the axis of a circular current loop, force between two parallel current carrying wire, one of the derivation will come this year as well. Now next, magnetism and matter, difference between dia, para and ferromagnetic materials, very important. Properties of magnetic field lines, Gauss's law of magnetism, magnetization and magnetic intensity, magnetic susceptibility and relative permeability. These are all important from this chapter based on definitions, units, etc. are all coming. Next, electromagnetic induction, Faraday's law, Lenz's law, expression for self-inductance, coil magnet experiment and motional EMF, they are all important from this chapter. No 5-marker derivation going to come from here. Next, alternating current. Now from this chapter, according to the blueprint, there will be no 2-3 marker, no 5-marker, 1 numerical and 2 1-marker are going to come from this chapter. Now in this 2 1-marker, it can be, both of them can be MCQs, 1 MCQ, 1 fill in the blanks is also possible. Okay, but numerical is fixed from this chapter, so you should practice numerical questions from this chapter. Next, EM waves, easy chapter, different application of different forms of EM waves, and displacement current, expression for displacement current, Maxwell's Ampere's law, so these two are important. Next, ray optics, sign convention, F is equal to R by 2, total internal reflection, telescope, power of a lens. Now, derivations, if you want to practice derivation from this chapter, you are welcome, but there is a small chance that from this chapter derivations will not come this year and a numerical question will come. So, if you want to practice derivations, lens maker's formula is must, practicing must, refractive index of a prism, refraction at a spherical surface. You can practice these two as well. If you don't get time, just practice numericals. Okay. Now, wave optics, from this chapter I am expecting a derivation, not a numerical. Okay, so Huygens principle, conditions for maximum and minimum, coherent and incoherent sources of light, diffraction of light, Malus law, uses of Polaroids, these are all important and might come in your exam. Next, in the derivation, laws of reflection and laws of diffraction using Huygens principle, and sometimes condition for maximum and minimum, they might ask you for two waves interfering at a point, so that might also be asked. Next, dual nature of radiation and matter, experimental observation of photoelectric effect, sometimes it might come mention Hallwach observation, Leonard observation, or Leonard-Hallwach observation, all are same question, answer is same for all of them. Einstein's explanation of photoelectric effect, definition of photoelectric effect, threshold frequency, work function, stopping potential, all of them are important, and the graphs of different cases. Okay, stopping potential versus frequency graph. Okay, similarly the current versus intensity graph. So these are the graphs, slope of these graphs are important. Next, Einstein's equation and explanation, obviously Einstein equation and their explanation of the 5-mark derivations are not actually going to come, so you can skip this. Next, atoms, 3 postulates of Bohr's atomic model, limitations of Bohr's atomic model, energy orbiting electron in hydrogen atom, de Broglie's explanation of second postulate. These are all important. Rutherford model never came in the exam in the past 10 years, so I am not giving you either Rutherford's model or the drawback of Rutherford model. You can skip that. Next is nuclei. Binding energy and mass defect related numericals are very common from this chapter. Features of nuclear force are also common from this chapter. Okay, nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, if you get time you should prepare those 2 questions as well. And from semiconductors, one 5-marker derivation is going to come from this chapter, and I think one 2-marker question is going to come, one 3-marker question, sorry. So band theory of solids, okay, energy gaps with diagram explanation, practice that, because sometimes this can be asked as a 5-marker part question as well. Intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors, difference between them. Okay, what is the similarities, what is the intrinsic, what is extrinsic, that might be asked. P-type and N-type difference. Okay, biasing of a diode, forward biasing, reverse biasing, what happens to the depletion region during biasing. So these are all important concepts. In the derivation section, full wave and half wave, these are the most asked question in the history of PU board, so you should obviously not skip those. And band diagram for P-type and N-type and their differences might be asked as a 2+3 marker question, so you can practice those questions as well. Now, if you are preparing for your future as well, then definitely you must have heard about our KC30 batch. The price was increased, now price is reduced back again to 2499, not 25th February, it is currently going on. Okay, you can purchase the course at 2499 back again, and here you will get 30 days live online crash course, KCET previous year questions, complete syllabus revision, you will get chapter wise KCET PYQs in test format, and 10 full length KCET mock test. Everything you will get only for the price of 2499, and we will be taking classes in live as well as in recorded format, so don't miss out on this offer. The offer is exclusively available for a few days now, and obviously if you want to purchase it, click on the link given in the description and do it now. Okay, and obviously I'll be back with more lectures very soon. Till then, bye.